It's back to GT Sport we go. Good evening everybody and welcome to the GRT Esports channel with KhaosRising. I hope everyone has had a lovely week so far, and we are here once again on a Thursday with some weekly races. Good evening to chat and good evening to Stacey. I hope you are doing well, Stace. I hope you're going to stay around for us a while. I'm so sorry, you can now hear my voice echoing in the background. And good evening, Jack. Not too bad, thank you, my dude. So, I'm unsupervised tonight. I have been given the reins of YouTube, and I am all on my own. I originally intended to do a slightly longer stream than normal, but then it's me, I normally stream for a long time anyway. So rather than just do a Discord only and then an open lobby, it's going to be 3 hours of friends only.
It seems no one wants to do my league, lol.
I very much don't think that's the case, Jack. I think it's just possibly time of day. It's just the unfortunate thing for you, dude.
Hey buddy, I can't make it for another hour, emoji frowning face.
That's perfectly fine, CC, because the lobby's going to open probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm going on for 3 hours. So, there's going to be plenty of time. But
I have asked, still no response.
Oh, really? Give it time, Drag, give it time. Everyone seems when they come out at weekends or night times. But yes, I am unsupervised, I have control of YouTube, anything is at my disposal. But I was going to do some races tonight that are normally either A, frowned upon, or variations of things you wouldn't normally get.
Hand. It's on Saturday, right, Jack?
This is now where the chat, thank you very much, Stacey, is going to talk over me whilst I'm trying to talk to you. Big thumbs up. Not that it's your guys' fault, so carry on talking in the chat. I'm not stopping you talking in the chat.
No Thursday, but a time change might be needed.
Good evening,
I am in Jack.
Hope you're well, Jay. And have fun with the parent-teacher comments.
Sorry, TJ.
It's all good. So yeah, I was going to do some combinations of tracks and cars that were a little bit abnormal. You're not working on
Thursdays, Jai?
But I've decided against that, since the one idea I had, just by purely mentioning the car that I wanted to use,
a day change,
it was very much against a certain pair of butt cheeks that wasn't happy with just the car that I chose. So I'm just going to do some mixtures between Group 4, 3, 2, 1, Group X, and probably
races
2
on Thursdays.
N2s and N4s. So that's going to be the plan, and as you can see up in the top
Saturday
right of the screen, it will be coming up to 10 to 9
emoji
UK.
Grin, emoji waving hand, emoji waving hand.
Good evening, Mr. Hippie. The Thief, as impolitely dubbed by Mr. Bliss.
Waving hand, emoji waving hand.
So, let's see if I can get this lobby open for you fine folk this evening. But just so you are made aware, I am doing the Gemini role for this evening. I am not taking part. I will be judge, jury and executioner, because I want to see some clean racing tonight. I don't want no bumper cars. I don't want no T-boning into turn 1 depending on tracks. I am after some clean racing tonight. And as it is a friends
to Saturday, I can go earlier.
And if it is my own lobby, I will very much will not be afraid to kick any member out if they do not abide. I will have my kick button at hand. I have not racing, I do not have the wheel on, I will not be taking part. Purely the fact of I'm tired and I don't want to. So I am doing the Gemini, and you have the commentary skills of me. So basically, unlucky in one bit. but I will be very much trying to choose tracks that people enjoy and not anything that will put people off. So I feel that the start tonight, we will go to the French region of Alsace at a lovely, apparently fine weather is 7:15 in the evening. I'm going to go for 9 AM. It's going to be 4 laps.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah, let's go slowest first. Just standard grids. I'm not going to put damage. I'm not going to put boost on yet.
Subbing raw dude. Emoji happy tears.
Try and keep everything reasonably sane.
Emoji waving hand.
And I do want to start in N300 tonight, so that is where we're going to start. Shortcut penalty is going off. Ghosting is off. Wall contact is off. Flags are on. Ghosting lap cards is off. But I'm going to be a pain in the butt tonight, so if anyone hasn't already realised, counter steer and the ASM management are going to be off. To be honest, I don't think any of them even use them anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue with me having them off. So, lobby is loading now, and I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Just sat here rabbiting to myself in a slightly dark room with no camera on tonight, so.
Except for newbie Hunty.
What was that about newbie Hunty, Crimson?
Turn TCS off, I dare you, TJ, emoji wink. TJ, you want to do the league?
I'm unsure what I can and cannot do at the moment, mate. So there's some things IRL that I can't discuss at the moment, so yeah, I can't openly say yes or no, because to be honest, if it's a weekend, my weekends are going to disappear as of next week because of work. But then there's other things that will get in the way. So yes, the lobby is open, it's Friendsnomic. We have the Wreckfest Guru Dynamic Racing on the way in. He is the Next Gen Virtual Focus Cup champion for 2019. Ooh. If I realised Dynamic was part of Next Gen, I'd be a bit more active in that, because they are a Facebook group, but that is good to know. But anyway, good evening, Crimson. Stacey's mom, thank you very much for informing us via the Discord. But indeed, we have Dynamic is in here, and so is Taz.
Hey, dickheads.
And there goes Neighbourhood. Good evening, Anthony. How are you?
Hi, sweetie. Got P4 tonight, boom baby.
Well done,
and of course that was Hunty.
And of course it was Anthony. What do you expect?
Oh, it's Trihard Hunty. LOL. Evening TA, Chato, emoji waving hand.
Good evening,
you
Rob.
Hunty, emoji grin. Jimmy, what car do you want to sign up with? GR4.
Jack, you can ask people during, or in Discord, rather than necessarily trying to do it via stream.
Exactly what you expect. It's me, lads.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, Rob,
we take what we get
emoji grin.
with it. So let's see what people are using. Obviously we can see one that is a Focus, and Taz has got his Expo out. Oh, Taz. That's a very basic one, isn't it? Or is that just me? As he oversteers and plows straight to the wall. I think Taz has been able to go back doing better going first. And oh no, I think
So
that is
party
actually a
chat
new
then,
one.
knobheads.
Yeah, I'm in one. Thank you. It's just
Creepy
I'm
robot
all on my
lady is
own.
working overtime. Emoji happy tears. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, ZC, the last thing you want to do is take cheap shots at Stacy because without notice she does just pick up her bag and leave. She's very much learnt from her mother to the fact if you don't piss her off, and she will just up and leave for no apparent reason. So
Yo hippie and Raviel. Emoji thumbs up.
indeed, good evening.
My name is Stacy and I'm Krazu. She gets around.
It would be harsh to call her the village bike, but she's very good at what she does, and she does make a very good living on it.
Mornbois.
I changed back to Taz, and he's still having issues with his bow. Good day, Staniel. How you doing, mate? Hope you're going well.
I should be able to race in 3-0.
Perfectly
Yo,
fine,
Staniel.
dude. Joker, if you can hear me, I have just received your DM. There is just one long stream up until midnight. GRT.
Does TJ live with the hooker or something?
Ha ha, Paul.
If there is room.
There'll be plenty of room, Daniel, because it's me hosting. It's very rare that I end up getting full lobbies when I do this, but then it is purely friends only for this evening. As we watch Taz going around getting a grip with his expo. Here comes Crimson and the hunties
You stand,
of
emoji
Buntius.
grin. LOL Paul, emoji rolling on the floor laughing. On my way. I actually don't know LOL, that's how it sounded. Well, it is gonna be a 4-way in this lobby or 5.
Well, there's gonna be plenty of options, Crimson. It's all good fun. I do have a party chat open if anyone does want to jump in. Here comes Corona.
Just gotta do school drop off.
As you do, Stan. Gotta get the kids. I was gonna say get kids in the pool, but that's technically the wrong analogy. Need to get them to the place of higher learning. There's Taz's glorious red helmet sticking out the top of the car. I did intend for it to come out that way. Possibly so did he. Hunty in the pink Expo. Crimson with the Clio. Well, people have obviously heard that I was intending to do a Expo race, but I am not doing what I intended. For when I do
I'm
what I
not
intend,
racing tonight, sadly.
I'm not racing
Yep,
either,
hard
Emma.
hunty.
Oh, and speaking of tryhard Hunty, around in circles, he does go straight into the wall. Crimson almost takes Hunty out, but Hunty's decided he's going to change cars.
Expo death, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh,
Yup,
ZC,
me
you
neither,
know
no racing
nothing.
for me tonight.
You know nothing about the death that I wanted to create there, Crimson Zero. You know nothing. I had very much stupidity in mind. But I'm going to stay on the straight and narrow and behave this evening. Especially as that the birthday boy has joined us in party chat. Good evening and a happy birthday, Gad.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm alright.
How has your day been?
It's been good.
Did you get anything nice for your birthday? Apart from the dog tearing up a lot of wrapping paper.
Yeah, he tears up everything.
Classic.
Yes, it. Handy little shredder he is.
Any private pieces
Enjoying
of mail,
the
just chuck
stream.
them to the dog.
Don't forget to
You
like,
know you get a lot of
subscribe
furniture
and check
comes in
out the
big
links in the
boxes.
description.
Yeah.
He shrinks
Yeah.
that for you as well.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, dude. Hope you had a great one. Emoji party popper. Emoji birthday cake.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday
Good.
to you.
Take out their whole crew.
Hunty
Happy
smells of
birthday to
poo.
you.
Hence the chaos in your name,
Again.
LOL.
Pretty much, mate. It's what I do best. It is what I do best.
Let's see.
But it's one of those little chaotic tidbits that I'm not actually letting anyone else know into. So that's a fun one for me. So I have no driving information.
Happy birthday,
so
Gad.
There we go. Let's see what ties people on. Hunty's out on hards. Zero. Zombie Speed is out on softs. Hunty, if you can hear me, softs are available.
I'll join the lobby later. Gonna get dirty with dirt.
Kinky. Have fun. I'm going on till midnight, mate, so there's plenty of time. Crimson is very much repping the classic black and white as he was in the GRT FIAs. Have noticed he is using automatic, so key information there. Corona, what's he got? He's in a bow.
Hunty's got to play dirt before. So
Hello all.
Good evening, Bliss. I'm guessing you are currently on break from work. Corona, that is one hell of an intricate design on that Expo, mate. GG's on that one. Very intrigued.
Is it Expo only?
No. My Expo idea I have put to one side for the moment as a particular pair of butt cheeks wasn't impressed by the fact of me using the words Expo. So the idea has been canned for a time being.
I had pitched an idea to Gemini that we should do a once a month homecoming for the GRT members, like especially when we have, you know, new members coming in, so we can all get familiar with each other, because that's kind of what Gemini, Gad, and Goat, even Gato, went through.
Indeed. Love the idea.
Oh, what class car was it?
Can't hear
We are
anyone due to
N300.
having to mute it. Emoji smiling eyes.
And I was thinking the beginning,
drums,
the first
Ollie.
Thursday of every month or whatever would be a good day for just GRT.
Indeed. Can possibly
However,
make it
I
part
didn't
of the
think of
early
it
stream.
fast enough, because the first Thursday of the month is today.
It is for this month indeed. But then we do have Dynamic in the house for tonight. Our Wreckfest specialist, who is currently ahead of Crimson. But let's see by what time. So, oh, look at those times on the right, guys. 2:11.2.67, 2:11.2.99 between the SFR and the Clio. So, Dynamic has obviously given up on the Focus. Saying that, Corona's just dropped to 2:08.8 in the Expo. Ooh, what a time. Corona has definitely got up on the right side of the bed today. But Zombie
Including
Speed
his
is
internet.
up.
When his internet is stable, he's pretty solid driver.
We never doubt Corona's ability to drive. He's very much a dominant threat. We just secretly wish that there was a GRT in front of it and maybe a virus at the end, but I think that's possibly pushing it a bit too far.
And the brake under the gas pedal, right?
Well, we don't necessarily want to bury him into a wall, but GRT coronavirus might go down quite well, or he might get reported, I don't know.
You might need to get back on the track.
Not sure how long you'll stay.
Dynamic racing
Meds are kicking in.
Not a problem, Enra. Well, if you can tolerate the stupidity of my voice for a while, by all means enjoy and stay. Or catch up later, but it'll be going for about 3
Are you
hours.
just commentating?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chat honk for the evening. I'm a bit tired, despite doing absolutely nothing today, and I don't fancy putting the wheel on. So I am purely in the Jiminy commentary booth.
I finally got the wheel off.
Ah,
The
nice.
wheelbase open, but it's not dirty at all in here.
Oh,
So
Do you have your pedals on carpet?
no.
sometimes they pick up static off the carpet and it throws them a little bit out.
Intriguing. So there's a.
What cars does everyone else in?
So let's have a look. We have an SFR in first, SFR in second. Josh is currently out in an SFR. Corona is determined to use the Expo, I do believe. Crimson is in a Renault Clio, and Taz is now currently in the SFR. So it's almost turning into an unintentional one make without it being a one make. So are you intending to put a lap in, Gad, or are we going to send these 6 fine fellows around the track in a minute?
Just bear with me, I'm still picking a car.
Not a problem. And there is the Heed.
Hello, it's the Heat.
Oh, good day, mate. Yeah.
Hello, mate. Happy
G'day, mate.
birthday, God.
Cheers, mate.
Many happy returns.
And many indubious spliffs. Oh, speaking of spliffs, stream, I need to let you into a interesting evening last night after Wreckfest. Myself, Gemini and Gad ended up going on to Rainbow Six Siege, which we do reasonably well. But Gemini is obviously being such a lovely, caring and inviting person, has decided he's going to add a load of random people to obviously try and play with in his spare time. But 2 of them joined us yesterday, but I think, what was it, one of them was 12 and the other one was 14. One of them wasn't allowed to talk, and the other one had to ask his mum if he was allowed to come online to play with us. So already this just sounds completely wrong. So we all know as a very large group of adults that some activities aren't always best to be described in front of children.
Save that zombie speed.
So obviously, that being said, Gemini went to quote-unquote walk the dog at one point last night, which just left me and Gad alone with the kids. So because of that exact reason,
I'm
I
1-4,
kept
but
running.
you know nearly 1-5 and very nature. Emoji happy tears.
That's mature, Jack.
Yeah, and
But-
TJ alone with the kids.
Yeah. So we were. Obviously, we can't necessarily state to young
And
children
not able
that.
to spell apparently.
Obviously, so Jack, that's why you're still in school. But anyway, so we openly didn't want to tell the kids that Jay was getting high, or he was having a smoke, or having nibbles.
Yes, I know,
So,
damn well correct.
So I was very much trying to be the uninstigator by saying how much, instead of Jay got high, how much he loved his dog, by how many times that he took him out for walks and just generally gave the dog so much attention. So literally Jay's had like 2 smokes, but it's like the second time he comes back you can really hear the difference in his voice, and it's just like he comes back and it's like, "You right, mate?" It's just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." It's like, man, you really are dedicated to loving that dog, aren't you? You take it out for so many walks, you buy it so much kibble. It's unbelievable how much time and affection you really love that dog. And he just cracks up laughing. Gad's trying not to giggle himself. I'm in tears almost. And the kids don't know a single thing different, except for Gemini loves his dog by how much he takes it out for a walk. But it was just brilliant on how it went. They literally didn't know any the wiser. So on that note, we are going to start soon. As soon as the timer in the bottom right gets to 18 minutes, I am going to run this over.
Have a lap. Have a lap.
Zombie for a while.
I've just
Gad and
started.
Hippie are having a lovely one.
Is it
Conveniently,
grid start?
it's grid start, slowest first, no check line.
The SFR doesn't need traction control, I don't think.
SFR doesn't, but the Supra might need a touch of 2 to the front, if it's anything like the Group 3 does. Well, we do have FIFA Matt on the way.
Gears.
Yeah, it does. Group 3 doesn't, it's only got 7. Group 4's only got 6.
This is the way we need to do Wreckfest. Like,
What's that, Supra's at house ass?
get everybody stacked on top of each other like this, ghosted, and then see how.
Well, to be honest, I was going to purely do one race around Horse Thief Mile just so I can get some more screenshots, because it is amazing watching the cars suddenly turn from 1 to like 16 on top of each other.
Let's save that for the last and let that just be a kind of a filler.
Yeah.
For Gemini to get ready.
Luckily, Gad's just switching cars at the right time, because I was going to switch over a minute ago, but forgot because I was too busy watching everyone else.
Watch Krona and Crimson.
Yeah, I've seen how well Krona's managed to push Crimson.
No, I mean, they were like trying to stay right on top of each other, whatever.
Yeah, that's not happened now. They've separated, but this is literally like the most side-by-side action I've ever seen.
Wreckfest races that we've done in the past, where we
just drive at 14 mile an hour around the outside of each other. just
try to keep everything all together, and then to see who's actually the first one across the finish line. It'll be a slow race, but I think it would be interesting.
That was FIFA Matt's having a spin. Mr. Gad, have you found that SFR yet?
Yep. I'm gonna use mediums instead of the soft.
Because you're such a rebel. It's basically turned into a one make, except for Crimson in a Clio and a couple of Porsches.
You guys have cycle gear over there? Motorcycle gear and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So you guys have, it depends on your cycle gear. But, our local, cycle gear holds slow races.
Oh yeah.
The point is to not gun the engine. Just rely on the clutch control.
Well,
even it was a close race between me and Krona.
It was a very close one. So here we are, it's the SFR Grand Prix featuring 2 Porsches and a Clio. 5 red lights. And we're underway. A little bit of wheel spin from the front cars. The 2 Porsches have seemed to go up alongside the 2 SFRs. Krona's up into first. But Gad's gone all around the outside.
Wait, where we're the 1, 2 and 1 4-year-old from England?
No, they're American, mate.
Hey, there's 3 Americans. No, 4 Americans.
No, that was a response to the question of the children that we were gaming with last night, of which region were they from. Oh, someone's had a bit of a tap. FIFA Matt is in the lead. All these changes, I can't actually get on board with Matt. It feels like this is Wreckfest. I can't actually get onto the cars I want to. Matt is doing well, holding up in first place though. The Wreckfest Master Dynamic chasing him down.
I was gonna say it was like 1 PM or something. I was going to say lucky buggers.
No, this was like about 1 AM this morning, mate, so Crimson is holding his own in a little Renault that could, being attacked by SFRs all over the place. Let's jump back to the front, where a wild dynamic is currently ahead of the heat of hippies, closely followed by the speed of a zombie. which is quite surprising because I thought they were quite slow. Josh is 4th, Crimson 5. Gad is trying to get up the inside. Is he going to dive it up into this corner? He tried. There was a lot of space left. They've done a good job on that one. Matt, who was our leader, is unfortunately now down in last. The little Renault that could is very much trying his best.
Your pages are added, Jack.
Thank you, Gemini Jack. I very much feel we'll use those later. Still have
Hello,
Dynamic
Jack,
in the
Gemini.
lead.
Bliss.
I believe Paul has gone back to work for another hour and a half and might join us coming towards the end. I do miss to think that the
Thank
SFRs
you,
do
Gemini.
sound lovely. Oh, Gad around the outside of Crimson.
No, the other way around.
Crimson up the inside of Gad then. John Deere Mountain Dew. But Gad has the spot. Corona in the Porsche is chasing him down. And Matt M is deciding he's going drifting. So Dynamic is pulling away of Hippie, but he has a zombie speed for company. The little Renault that could, still holding his own in front of what the first Porsche. Crimson even said in chat that it was even a close race between himself and Corona. That's exactly what we've got on track at the moment. Taz is trying to keep up with them, but that's not happening. Crimson on the inside line. Corona kicks the back end out going up the hill. Down the hill into the braking zone. What's going to happen? Oh, that's a lock up from the Clio. Clio's defensive, but there's a wild Taz trying to get involved. This is a lovely little battle for 6th, 7th and 8th. Matt plodding along. He knows he had a good race at the start. Dynamics 2.5 ahead now of the Heed.
Dynamic
Zombie
would make
speed
a good
half.
series. Dynamic race training. Racing dynamics with dynamic racing.
Well, he has got a YouTube channel, but I believe from what he has said of previous that it's very much just like training videos. So it's probably very much worth taking a look at his channel if you are looking for other ways to improve. To be honest, I still need to watch all the Twitchy stuff, which I haven't got around to doing yet.
Has he ever finished his school?
I don't know.
Seems like he doesn't want to finish it.
Well, to be fair, I only personally cared about the driving bits. I didn't really care about anything else, but... Oh, a little touch between Crimson and Taz. A little as the nudges from the little Clio that could. But Taz is back up the inside again. Oh, Taz went a little wide and returned the tap. And I think he's now through. Corona tried to get on the back of Crimson, but didn't quite work. Into the braking zone, multiple touches. Corona is round, Crimson's in the wall. And Taz has got away. The Tasmanian Devil is off. Matt is still having fun, having a little bit of a drift. Now 27 seconds behind Dynamic. I somehow feels like it's Wreckfest all over again, and he just doesn't like racing him.
That would have been a 6-sec pen for me.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing that I can definitely not understand, Enra. is PD obviously know what they've done with his contact penalty. Well, then why not if they just set it as the contact penalty, but make sure the contact penalty is on when the contact penalty is on. But hey, that's just me. Good evening, Klep911. Hope you are well, and thank you for joining.
Starting stuck and things like that, haven't they?
No, that's very much correct. They haven't fixed stuck starts, they haven't fixed the pit lane glitch. I could understand if this was a brand new game, but the fact that we are coming up for 2 years and 6 months now, I think it's 2 years 4, and especially since the fact of we are now having regular esports events. Admittedly, yeah, it's for the top 16 fastest, but yeah, they don't have those issues when they're LAN connected, which is obviously what they're doing. Online is where we're having issues, but Hippie is doing an amazing job at keeping ahead of the speed of zombies. Josh is slowly nibbling away at the back of zombie speed, but Zombie just hasn't really put a claw-like foot wrong, I'm guessing. Trying to use the zombie analogy, obviously. Dynamic coming down the hill for the final time. Now it's almost a 5-second lead. This is one guy I would very much like to see racing GRT's finest up against Mr. Holman, Mr. Cards Fan, Bliss when he is available.
In my defence, this is the first time I've had a PlayStation 1 today.
Same. Hippie comes across with a glorious second, the Zombie third. Josh has come across the line in fourth. Gad round the last corner, coming across the line into fifth place.
I apologise to Corona for that bump we had.
I don't know if I got into Crimson, but I think we had a clean overtake.
I think everything was very, very good. Unfortunately, Corona just misses the line because I've only got on the 30-second penalty, on the 30-second wait time. But our victor for race 1, Dynamic Racing, GG's, and well done, sir. Well, that was a good start, as we currently see cars sliding across the grid on their own, so that's obviously something else that PD hasn't fixed. Just slightly glad the helicopter's not fallen from the sky. But
I know Porsche's MR, but my god, they have a loose tail.
they do have a loose tail, and it doesn't even matter
GRT1.
if you put all the front brake balance, it still brakes really badly. So then, that was the
If you're
first.
new to the stream, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
Exactly, thank you very much. No, but. So then,
Здравствуйте, Klep. I don't know much Russian, but welcome to the stream.
I know none at all, but I did very much at least graciously welcome Mr. Klep911 on PS4. So,
Josh, what are your thoughts on Paul for admin?
yes, Josh, what are your thoughts about Paul becoming admin?
He'll be one of the quietest. Because he refuses to, like, let his voice go.
He normally doesn't shut up.
I'll DM you about it after a while.
Cool. So then, I'm going to chuck up a track vote for all to participate in, which I will not participate in, for everyone to see where we're going next. Track vote away. This is where I feel like I should have the countdown clock going in the background, but the copyright would very much take over. Someone's gone Colorado Springs. We've got 3 for Maggiore GP. Speedway 2. Big Willow, whoever's that is evil. Dun 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 dun.
I was going to vote for Bathurst.
Dong.
We won't vote for Bathurst.
Maggiore GP. Okay,
My nickname for Maggiore is Macho Man's Elbow.
Macho Elbow.
Fair enough. So, as we are loading into Maggie GP, what cars do you want to do? What are we thinking? You've picked the track. What? I want a overall renounding decision as a group. What car's choice do you want?
Honestly, I don't even know why I'm an admin. I haven't done much adminning.
Can we have M400, 500, something like that?
You want to go N4? Is it your birthday card? I'll very much oblige to you, sir. So was that 4 or 5?
4 or 5, I don't mind.
Well, it's your birthday, take your pick.
5.
N5. Possibly still going to end up still being a one make race, mind, but
It's Daniel on mine.
No, because you've got the Group B road cars, and I think they're
true.
G-tuned.
I think so, yeah.
In back for 3 minutes work is too hard.
back for 3 minutes work is too hard. It means
I
you
vote
need
Paul
to make
for
a dump.
admin.
Is it?
Why can I find it now?
What were
I
you
was
looking for?
I had a crossbow which has got at least an attempt at a livery on it,
Yeah,
and I couldn't find it earlier when I was looking.
probably because you have it set at N500, I'm guessing, mate.
No, I went to all, went through all of them, but now I found it.
Oh.
Yay, it's too late.
As is life, it is all too late. So we've got a Viper, two 2017 Ford GTs, and once again, Matt is determined to use the 911 GT3 RS. I very much feel that he is a sucker for
That is
punishment.
wanty an answer. Lol. Lol. I got to go now, guys. See ya, y'all. Emoji waving
This
hands.
is a hard turn to get right.
Who was that one from? Stacey,
Very
can
easy
you
to get
please tell
wrong.
me in chat, was that was Jack? Not a problem, Jackaroo. Take it easy on that. We'll catch you tomorrow, mate. What was that, Josh?
Bye, Matt.
He'll beat in about 1-0.
Not a problem, Stan. We're still higher. Well, Matt is in a different Porsche to the one that he started off with in the previous race. I am very much intrigued to see how badly he deals in the adjacent camber. He's actually done quite a good corner. Well done, Matt. I suspect those racing soft tyres have been quite helpful.
He'll be around midnight GRT. Come work for me or pray for me, lol.
Come work for you? No, you're not going to pay me.
Oops.
Oh, Mr. Rob Craig is on the way.
Small one.
Josh is having a slidey time there in the Ford GT. I don't know if there was a white pig on Angry Birds. I know there was at least a green one, but still suffices in the back of the car, and I am sticking with that, so unlucky Kentucky. Crimson in a very much identical one as Josh, except for he has endured a couple of lovely blue stripes down the front of his. Crimson in the classic matte black. I will flip the design on the opposite side, even though the GT looks completely out of place. Viper. Taz
What's that breaking point?
doing the resident Heppo job of using a Peugeot RCZ. I believe that is the Group 3.
What cars
Road
I
car.
prob need one before I get to lobby.
To be honest, Stan, on mixing it up, we haven't even got anywhere near the Group 4s, 3s, 2s or 1s yet. At the moment this is an N500, possibly still going by the time you get in. There's a possibility you'll go straight to Group 4. Depending obviously on
LOL,
what
you
track we
called
have.
Krona Crimson.
Well, I also called coronavirus, so what are you going to do about it, Emma?
Yep, sweet.
There is the Professor in his glorious flying spaceship machine, hanging the back end out of touch. Zombie repping the vet. Dynamic is, I'm guessing, intending to do some drifting, because he's going to have some issues on that top straight. He has got a wild hippie heat who looks like he has that Diablo out to play.
Here we go. Gonna be a no contest now.
The beginner itself has made his way to the room. Hippie with a lovely corner, cutting all amounts of curb to perfection.
That'll take that corner?
Well, no, because there's no corner cut penalties, because if corner cut penalties on it means you'll get the bullshit contact pens. So, because you can't have one without the other. Feels like Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. You can't have one without the other. There he is. Staniel Man is on the way. Oh, Staniel-san. Dynamic having a lovely little drift round the last corner there. It was very much funny watching him come around that corner. If you had noticed, stream, that you could see the lovely car and everything, but he was halfway round the corner until you could actually see his driver. So thank you very much, PT for that. Mr. Rob is another one following the Ford GT train. Was that a Countach? It's not a Diablo. Well, Hippie didn't correct me otherwise. So there is Mr. Fan of Cards. Gad, currently fastest doing 2 minutes and 4.004. GG's birthday boy.
That feels a bit faster as well.
He has gone purple.
Seems like an animal. 0.9 up.
Indeed. Just watching that spaceship lighted up. I would say if the goat was here, I very much feel he would be using the 4C.
Hi all.
3. Good evening, Mayday. Corona's jumped to the top of the board with a 202.6.
Voltron.
Mate, I didn't say your name 3
Hi,
times.
Mayday.
Good evening, Mr. Goat.
Beetlejuice.
I only said his name once and he appears in chat, so good evening, Mr. Goat.
Matt.
Hi and Raw.
Let's make it a Matt race. Come on, get in here.
Ooh, is it a matte black race? Gad takes his spot back up top of the timings. Dynamic looks like he's very much
Roads are
having fun with
bad.
this
Took
one.
a bit to get in.
Mr. Rob
Hi,
appears
guys.
to be going purple at the moment. Good evening, Tim. How be you, young sir?
Give me a sec, I'll hop in.
Not a problem, Mr. Goat. I believe there is numerous spaces available out at the moment, still in the lobby. Mr. Robbie is running very smoothly at the moment. Just waiting to see what his next split time is before I go visit someone else.
Hi Tin Man, Mayday, and Raviel, Stan and everyone. Hi Goat.
So we've got
Sup Goat,
Rob into
emoji
the
smiling
last corner.
face with open
I
mouth.
think he's on
Tin
for
Man.
a quickie. But what's the actual time?
TJ.
Mayday.
This time is way off.
203.1 from Rob. Oh, Matt's off, had an off. Gad's having a little on track rub down with Taz. Corona has parked just off of turn 1. He is ready to race. There's a Wild Cards fan on track, but I don't know how he's doing. He is on an out lap at the moment. So, I think we need a group decision, chat. Are we going to let Cards fans set a lap, or are we going to make him start the front? I feel he should set a lap, so at least then he starts at the back. Because I do have it on that slowest first. No, Cards fans obviously heard me. He's decided he's going in pits. So I think that's
Goats
rude.
joined us. It's going to be a matte race now.
Is it going to be a matte black or a matte red?
Matte spiked.
Oh, spiky. So let's just
Spiky matte.
turn the tables because it's fun like that. I'm setting the grid. Right then,
Can you sit me in back?
Have a look. No, Josh, you're going to start on pole just because you said something curly. So Josh is starting on pole. Dynamic is going to the back.
Madwich.
Stan's going up the front. Corona's coming to the back.
Rephrase.
I said he's coming to the back, not he's coming in your back.
Hey guys, looks
Zombie
like it's
Speed's
busy
coming
again
back.
tonight.
It is indeed. Good evening, Mash. Hope you are well, dude. Gad in that Citroen's going to sit about there, so... Yeah, so we're going to have Josh on pole, Stan in second, Hippie is third, Gad in 4, Matt M in 5, Taz 6, Zombie 7, Corona 8, Rob C 9,
I'm sorry,
Cards
God,
Fan
I couldn't
10,
help it. I
Dynamic
couldn't
starting
resist.
last.
Can you start me at the back, please?
Do you want to race the big boys, do you, Mr. Gad?
That does indeed.
I think I can do that one for you, so Mr. Gad, by his request, I'll put him on the back row alongside his best friend Dynamic. Beast Killer, I'm actually going to move up and pop you behind Zombie.
Is that the one with the pop-up spoiler?
I thought, yeah.
And Goat, I'm going to pop you next to Beast Killer. So then, Corona is typing a message. Let me just see what he's going to quickly say. There is one remaining spot.
Yeah, gets to 70.
When did you get here? He's literally just got in. So we have 13 entered, 15 in. So there is one spare spot. Crimson, can you let me know if you are participating? Either in chat or in game.
I like that color on that Lamborghini, Matt. Matt.
Because Crimson is obviously not in and Taz is now unreadied, so... Let me just have a chat. There is Mr. Goat.
What's happening, guys?
Hello.
Here is a Mash Walker.
Did you enjoy that trip I sent you on? Did you like that rear ender I gave you?
Kinky.
I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
I do dailies.
Oh, of course, I forgot it doesn't like me saying Taz. It is classed as swearing because the game is stupid. Crimson is going to wash with me, not a problem. Lewis, just waiting on you then, dude, if you would care to ready up. And we will get this show started. I'm just going to do a quick check on the grid once MASH is entered.
Hey, Mash.
There has MASH that is entered. MASH
Whoever I missed in the chat.
is going to move up.
How you doing, Goat?
Great, man. How you doing? I'm getting a big snowstorm.
I'm going to
Yeah,
start
great.
in there. Alrighty then, so the grid is set. Yeah, let's get ready to rumble.
And you know, they can predict global warming, but they can't tell me how much snow I'm going to get. Say anywhere from like 8 to 20 inches. It's like, really?
See, if any female could have that option between 8 and 20 inches, you'd think they'd be happy, but... Here we go.
Hello, Mayday.
Can I spectate, please? I want to spectate,
Negative.
thank you very much. Here we go, all these pretty flashing lights.
This one
We're on
needs
board with Taz, but
traction
we're going to
control
jump to
and
Josh.
Well, I got in just in time, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Lots of revving engines. 3, 2, 1, lights out, and we're underway. And we are all off the line. We have no sticks, so that is an amazing start. Josh holds his lean into turn 1. Look at that, beautiful and clean. Well done, guys. Very much appreciative of that. The swarm of cars making its way.
Let's see.
Sometimes I do wish you could just have like all the controls for all the different cameras so you can switch the ones you want to be on.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be amazing. Everything is looking very nice so far.
Disable some of the cameras you absolutely don't want.
Yeah. Or at least wonder why we can't have other ones compared to like different like screens and positionings, but
Oh, God.
If
Sorry,
there's going to be
bud.
helicopters on the map, then give us
go for another
helicopters.
2 hours, CC. So Josh is into T1, holds it fine. Mash, Hippie,
I'm at
Taz.
the Macho Man's elbow.
Oh, sorry, Dynamic.
Whoa.
Gads decided he wanted a bit of a takedown on Dynamic after Wreckfest yesterday, so he's given a little tap in the back. But that has allowed a wild Cards fan to now be right up the back of that GT Citroen. Dynamic has gone up the inside of Cards fan though. The camel work is horrendous. Cards fan has gone wide.
Oh.
Rob's ran now to run batting with Cards fan. Rob is ahead. Now a wild goat man is chasing down that Shelby GT. Matt's
Yeah,
one
sweet
wide.
car pick, yeah. Well, I don't have that
So quickly flip to the front. Daniel giving a bit of love in the bright orange 911 GT3 RS. And let's flip to the front. Elgin, the moment keeping the hippie at bay whilst walking away. Mash Walker in McLaren doing very well in the very high mixture of 4 GTs at the front of this grid. The Chevy for Zombie Speed holding its own. Dynamic in the F40, a little bit wide on that one. Gad's coming back up the inside, into the left-hander. Dynamic takes the inside line. Gad yields, but he should have the slipstream down into Macho Man's elbow, as renamed by Mr. Josh. So here we go. Ferrari versus Citroen. It's a race combination you don't normally hear, but that F40 is quick in that straight line, in that slipstream of that Chevy. Looks like a very lovely amount of clean driving, guys. Very much in awe at the moment. Oh, Matt's had a bit of an off. Staniel's getting away. Cards fan is back in 11th in the Shelby Cobra.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's a handful.
Very much so, but this battling in midfield is absolutely awesome tonight, guys. not trying to discourage at all the battle at the front between Josh and Hippie, but then when you've got 3 cars or 4 cars inside second, something that Formula 1 need to realise, that's the battle you want to see.
That just makes it fun.
Alright, let's quickly flip to the varied camera angle. Hopefully you might be able to get some better views around some of these amazing turns. Josh and Hippie are having a couple of giggles up there.
No. Nothing to see here.
Oh, and I've missed the overtake. Looks like Beast Killer unfortunately has had a someone pester him in the IRL.
The Ford GT looks like you're looking at the back of the head
Angry
of a pig.
Yeah, it's like it's like the pigs from Angry Birds. It's exactly what it is.
And that's why Hippie's painting it pink.
Yeah, well, in theory, if it was going to be a correct one, it should be green. Hippie's got an amazing drive without having the outside line of that corner. And once again, the pigs go flying up the hill. Mash Walker is doing a very good job of holding up Corona. This is not Wreckfest tonight, this is GT Sport, and these boys are keeping it clean. There is a wild dynamic that is slowly catching them though. Squeal, piggy. Oh, go, what's happened?
I was pushing it really hard trying to catch up. I don't have the speed to catch up with the guys ahead of me, and I made a slight visit to my grass.
Rari 5. Citron currently in 6th. Good work, birthday boy.
Whoa, what's that? Someone's birthday?
It's Mr. Gad's birthday, mate.
Oh, for F's sake, man. See if I can find some girls screaming and I'll play it on the mic for you.
Screaming or creaming? Don't forget copyright claims, man.
Oof.
Well, maybe Mayday, if you have a conversion with
Happy
Mr.
birthday,
Heed, maybe we can have a one make Monday session in the Ford GT, maybe. I'm saying, because I know ZC mentioned the Gordini, which I don't have on this account, but I have on my main. So that's a potential on that one. Ford GT, I believe, is like 200, 300 grand, I think. It's not that expensive. I just need to do some more races. Oh, Matt's been caught with the ABS bug.
Okay, you know what car I want in GT4? That
Every car.
Mr. Bean car.
Hmm.
You mean the Only Fools and Horses Relying Robin, the 3-wheeler? Because we do technically have Mr. Bean's Mini in here.
Job, Hippie.
Indeed, Hippie crossed the line. I have somehow missed Dynamics has taken 3rd, Gad 4th, Mash 5, Rob 6th.
You're missing everything.
Where is Corona?
Okay.
Just ahead of Stan. Just waiting for the Master of Goats to make his way across the line. I will give Pro Evo Matt a little bit of love as we watch him come across the line. Around he comes. He's only 40 seconds behind, and it's fine. We still love him. And across the line. As
Well, I
he
think Matt
slams
missed
it
a spot on his paint job.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a spot in there somewhere. I do not know, Mash. I do not know. I missed that bit, unfortunately. I was watching the leaders as all the action, so maybe I am exactly like Formula 1. Well, I do miss all the action. There's all the cars sliding down the grid. Some of them have already made it into turn 6. But they are now back again, so thank you, PD.
By the magic of polyphony.
Very much appreciative, Mr. Morris, of trying to suicide yourself. GG's to our winners. I very much will give you guys 30 seconds to tap away any messages you need. Or anything to go.
Pencils up, if you're gonna use them. Who else? Let's see, where is it?
1-800 don't yourself. Well... yeah, damn hands to face. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I could slide in front of you before you could accelerate. Unlucky then, Crone. Those are the mistakes we take and we try to make. But on that note, it's track vote time. Track vote, track vote, track vote, track vote. Oh, we've had some deep scrollers. Someone's gone Seaside 2 already. Infield A2 for 2, East Outer for 1, Streets of Willow Springs, Legend, whoever's voted for that one. We've got 2 for Autopolis, 2 for Monza. Good evening, Dynamic. My Panorama has got a vote.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we looking? It's Autopolis.
What's your DRDR reading? You don't have just a DR rating, you have a DRDR rating.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Wow. I took a
Can
risk
you
with
solve
that
my
F40, but it worked.
horrible driving?
Well, what car choices are we wanting for something of this magnitude? I'm thinking Group 4. Or do you want to go really quick and go Group 1? What are we thinking, boys and girls? And those others likewise. Hey?
Group 4 would be fine.
Group 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, Group 4 would
It's
be
that horrible
close.
T1 though for Group 1s.
Hey?
It's that horrible T1 for Group 1. So.
It's a bad turn 1 for like most car combinations. So
Needs to
we
be a
are...
slow speed incident. And
Yeah.
someone torpedoing me. Or anybody else for that matter.
Well, let's be honest, Dynamic, I'm going to put you at the back again, because that's just what
That's
I'm
fine.
going to do.
So last the first challenge then.
Pretty much again. Pretty much again. So we are on Group 4s. If everyone can jump on board the track and get some pracky in, and I'll have a look at playing with the grid. So whilst everyone's jumping out on track, let's have a look at the last race results. So Hippie and Josh are up the front. Gad's managed to make it to 4th behind Dynamic. Mr. Cards fan was 11th, so might have to move him a little bit further up the grid on that one. Matt M might have to move to the front for this one. So
I think it's just kicked on.
let's have a look. Not a problem, Emma. Take care, my friend. Look after yourself. Big love. We will see you soon.
See you later, leave. Next some painkillers and live a lot of that.
Indeed. Just stay off that
I bet
9%.
Rob's in the TT, isn't he?
Shall we have a look? Go on then. Let's have a look. Straight out with Dynamic is the first car that we are given, who is in the little Cayman that could. Goat is also in the little Cayman that could. Mr. Gad in the Scooby Ruby Ruby room that is bright pink, but that thing does look very nice.
Is that what you do? Yes, God.
We have Taz in a very basic Hyundai. Taz, I'm disappointed in you. From a Gemini standpoint, where's delivery on that one? -2. The Heat of a Hippie in a Charlie Roscoe Racing 4C.
I'll give a good example of what the Genesis should look like. With a good livery on it.
Daniel is currently in the pits with a wild koala on the back of his Lambo. Cards Fan is coming out in the Honda NSX. Mr. Josh is also out in a Hyundai. Let's get a better look of that beauty. Very nice. Ah, Stella Artois, lovely.
Atlas.
Beast Killer is currently the first on the track, or the furthest up the track in the Group 4 Fupoir. And yes, Josh, you are correct. Mr. Rob is in the little titty that could. Mash Walker is another one repping the Hyundai in some very nice livery design that I feel you could very much see on a racetrack. Beautiful job there, Lewis. Corona is also another one in the Group 4 Supra. And that has viewed everyone except for a particular Zombie Speed who's only just returned back to his console. So whilst we're doing that, we'll check Beast Killer and see what lap time he can slap on the table. Supra does look very stable around here, I must agree. It would have been my car of choice if I was participating, but he's gone a little bit wide going into that last corner. Hopefully it's not taken too much time off. 151.8. Rob instantly goes 1.5 seconds quicker. Mash Walker is 3/10 behind Rob. Beast Killer is blaming the wrong camera for his insequential time, but trust me dude, that would still be better than mine. But Beast Killer is a full almost a second ahead of Corona in the other Supra, so options are available. Dynamic 1.1 ahead of, behind the TT, sorry, not ahead of. Where else are we looking at the moment? Mr. Goat coming around the last couple of corners. Let's see what the Red Rum Porsche can concoct. And it is 153.4. Let's just see if it missed the speed. He is in the Lexus. Not Lexus. It's a very nice. So we have 13 cars registered to rumble. Let's just quickly check.
Come on.
Mr. Goat, Mr. Crimson and Mr. Morris, if you can very much please find your way to the track, or at least ready up. Crimson, if you want to come and join the party, by all means fella, you are very much welcome to, and come and commentate with myself. Goat needs a big wheel decal on the side of that car. Well, he needs probably quite a few things. If you can get a bloodshed decal, I suspect Goat would very much appreciate that one, to add to the authenticity of the Red Rum.
That's like my 5-second livery before FIAs when I switch cars.
Just slap it matte black and just chuck a couple of decals on it. So if you hadn't guessed, guys, Stacey has given up. Obviously she's been paid for turning up this evening and has already gone out to spend it, hopefully just on liquor and not on men. But hey, we'll have to get Gemini to talk to her mother again in Discord, but hey, that is what's happening tonight. But hey, we are 1 hour in roughly to this lovely evening. We hope you are doing very much a lovely job. Crimson, I'm guessing you are going to sit out for another one for this one, so that being the case, let's set me a grid. So, Mr. Dynamic, shock surprise, you are starting last. Mr. Matt, you are going to go up to the front after the unfortunateness of the previous one. Stan, you will join him. Beast Killer, I'm going to move you up to about there. Cards Fan, see, I really want to like keep you near the back because I know you are just quick. Good evening, Mr. Joker. How are you, my friend?
Good Tag.
Guten Abend.
Das ist gut, ja.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's that Schwarzenegger out the bag?
That's Adam. Hi,
Adam
Adam.
Schwarzenegger.
Right then, so we're gonna go for Matt, Stan, Josh,
Exactly.
Hippie, Goat, Taz, Mash, Bees Killer, Zombie, Corona, Rob, Cards Fan, Gad, then Dynamic, when he decides what car he's going to be in. I'm afraid so. We have a wild crimson that is unparticipating at the moment. But we are currently full, Mr. Joker, so you need to bear with us. Unfortunately, it is a friends-only lobby, so all of us are friends, and it has been beautiful
Car
to
change.
see.
I just wanted to show my livery.
Why, which livery did you show? Or was that your Stellar
The Genesis.
Twat? That your Stellar Twat.
The Stellar.
Mr. Goat is very much
The Stellar Twat.
trying to steal a trophy, pun intended. Dynamic is gone GTR, very nice option. Gad has pulled over to light his cigarette before he gets back out on track. And there is the beautiful car park of the I was going to say, Lewis, you almost put that in the perfect spot then.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that was almost like pinpoint perfect where you put that, and then you just drove off out of screen. But that is a beautiful screenshot. If you didn't know, guys, if you are in spectator camera, if you hold triangle, it zooms in on the cars. So
I'll just can I change my car quick.
you can indeed, Mr. Gad.
Just,
Zoom in on Corona.
I'm
There's
looking
Lewis.
for a
If I can find Beast Killer, it's almost a perfect shot. Haha. You've got time for your livery at the moment, mate. Like I say, it's a full lobby. Unfortunately, I can't back out to give you my spot because A, I'm hosting the lobby, and B, obviously I am streaming. So
Give me a sec. I'll back out so you can join. Let me just give one more reason.
yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, and there's no rush for you to jump out, go. So we're going for another 2 hours anyway. So, well, the thing was, Zero, we normally hold a friends only one at like 8-9 o'clock for 2 hours, and then Gemini hosts the opens. But as it was me doing both of them, I was just going to cram it all in together. So just do like a 3-hour one of all of us. So we are all very much loving the group selection. Gad has brought the Top Gear Special to the party. I kind of secretly wish that I could have a better camera angle, but for some reason I just can't get a better one. Mr. Stan, I know you are there we go. So look, he's now giving me that camera angle. See, Corona's there, but Beast Killer's like closer, and I don't understand. Goat is trying to bash himself
I think I
some
got
potato.
a good way to account for corner cuts and not have the penalties on. If you do track reset, we can definitely tell that somebody went off.
Yeah, see,
And then we can count that as a penalty, or that review is necessary.
Indeed. I know what you're saying. But the thing is, for me, is I have a massive disdain towards that reset, purely because the fact of you, as soon as you put 4 tyres off the track, you have got no chance of like saving it. It will then just go put you back to like the last point you had all 4 tyres on the track, which is shit.
It is annoying to almost save the car and then get reset.
And then get chucked back, yeah. My main one, I think, is Goodwood. Because literally you go just off track. We all know which part of Goodwood it is. It's you literally just go off track on that left-hander. He's like, oh, that's alright, I'm gonna keep it. Next thing you know, it's chucked you back to your nearest point where you had all 4 tyres back on the track, stayed for position, and you're on the racing line. So
I should have stayed in the Hyundai.
Got time to
I
change
love
back.
how YouTube works, man.
Alright.
Are you joking?
Hey?
I love how YouTube works. I posted a video like last night, and it already says no recent activity. Give me a break.
It hasn't even come up on my feed, mate.
Let's do a parade lap.
I'm very much going to watch you now, Josh. I am watching you, Josh. Nice donut. A nice handbrake spin. Well, everyone's happily...
Yeah, just scratch my paint, hippie. I see how you roll, bro.
Everyone's given up. So, on that being said, with everyone having some donut fun, let's get this started.
I got a penalty.
What? Zombie's got a 9-second penalty. I'm guessing for that was what, ignoring yellow flags?
Must be.
Oh, beautiful.
You could actually get a penalty on this night.
Well, I'm guessing so, because obviously if you ignore the yellow flags, then in theory you would.
Oh.
So, Stan, I do hope you are back and you are ready, because you are on the front of the grid, mate. Let's try and not do an impression of TJ, even if I am hosting, guys. Matt, I'm looking at you. 3 red lights. And we're underway. Stan's slow off the start, but he's not stuck. Everyone is clean. We are 5 wide down the back. Matt's all caught the back end of Josh, but he's the one that's gone off. It's perfectly fine. Goats had a crash with Matt.
Oh god, I gotta stop laughing. I'm gonna break something.
Goats has gone to cut some grass. Back into front. Josh is in first. Hippie
It sounded
second.
like a dandelion. I had to eat it.
I don't blame you, man. Everything did seem fairly good and fairly clean at the start, so once again, well done, guys. Cards fan is already up to 8th place and is hunting down Beastkiller. Let's give Matt a little bit of stream time, shall we, and see how he progresses on this opening lap. Couple of bits of paint scrappage as the 4Cs come herring towards the camera. I want to see where some braking points are. We have got them, there we are. Once again, guys, amazing work of showing why we are an amazing community of clean drivers. Don't worry, you guys have been very good so far tonight, so I think we might have to have a Tidgeney Wreck Fest for you guys to release some steam and get a little hands-on with each other. But Matt is doing a lovely job there. Matt Walker's made it up into second behind Josh. So Josh leads across the line at the end of lap 1. Matt Walker tight behind, Hippie using an alternative line to prepare for T1. Oh, Matt has had a spin, he's in the barrier. Into the barrier he has gone. It's okay, he has a wild goat to keep him company. Mash Walker's got a rabid hippie chasing him down. Zombie Speed's Jag is doing very well, currently in 4th place. Taz is 5th. Dynamics and Card Fan are having a lovely little battle. Let's stay with this one. Dynamics has gone around the outside of Taz. Matt has slid up the inside of Dynamics. They're pinging across each other. Matt has gone through Dynamics. I'm just hoping that they do actually see each other, because otherwise this is going... Oh, this is 3 wide. That's 3 wide. That's 3 wide.
Yeah.
Cards fan has made it through. Okay, Beast Killer is saying that he can't see someone. Or can't see... So this is going to have a bit of a check on that one in a moment. So, Cards fan has made his way up into third. I've missed that one whilst watching Dynamic. Dynamic is right on the back end of Taz. This is an amazing shot going across the line. Even Robbie's only in 8th. Yeah, I don't think Beast Killer can... I think you're very much right there. Cards fan and Dynamics can't actually see each other. Oh, what's happened there? Hippie, are you okay?
Yeah.
Taz, I think, has pulled over to wait for you, mate.
It was me! You found my raisins!
Yeah, Taz has waited for Hippie as the gent that he is. Beast Killer has got right... Oh, that's a tapped Dynamics. Corona was trying to go back up the inside. Rob is trying to now get amongst the GTR and the 2 Supras.
I think it was just everybody breaking with the slipstream.
Corona gonna try to go outside the Dynamic. Quickly jump to the front. Mashwalker in the lead. Good job, dude. Get in there, Lewis. Jag is chasing him down. Cards fan is out only 1.7 off of Mashwalker. He has got that fire lit under him this time. Oh, Corona's just had a little nibble on the back of Dynamic. This 4-way fight is amazing. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all literally inside a second. Corona looking like he's going to try and take the inside line there. Dynamic's car looks absolutely battered, like it is fresh out of Wreckfest. There is not a clean panel of paint on that thing except for the roof. Cards found 150.
Oh, this car whips too much if you get it too much sideways.
Yeah.
Whip it real good.
Last lap, Mashwalker 1.5 ahead of Zombie, who's got a rabid Cards fan 3/10 behind him, but Zombie's gone purple in sector 1. That Cards fan pressure's right on the back of him in that group for Jag. Oh, we've had someone's giggles. So I scroll through. Gad's trying to catch that 4-way battle in front of him. Staniel holding his own in 9th. Goat 10, Taz 11. Matt is 12, 13. Here's Josh. Having a slightly good time, he's old Joshy. Oh, he's overspun. Luckily, these are tyres you can hand back at the end. Zombie and
I
Cards
get to start first now.
I'm trying to hold him back.
Dynamics is on full defend. Corona's gone wide.
I picked definitely the wrong car for this.
I think he may have done indeed.
But yeah, I definitely can't see Cards fan. I didn't see him when we were 3 wide.
Yeah, literally that was awesome. It looked so good. You were both trying to like fight for the same piece of track.
Yes, Daniel, I want a hug, brother.
And then across the line, Mashwalker. Get in there, Lewis. Amazing job. Only 2/10 as well off the fastest lap. Cards fan beaten Zombie across the line by 6/10. Dynamic 4th, Rob 5, Beast Killer 6th, Corona 7, Gad 8, Staniel 9, Goat takes 10, Taz 11, Hippie in 12 somewhere, there he is. The 4C squadron having an amazing time. And that comes away
Is it not?
Unlucky
Yeah,
guys in those positions, but amazing job otherwise, guys.
For heck's sake, Dad, I would have made you a drink video even though you don't drink. I knew it was your birthday.
You still can do. You got mark it in the calendar. You got a year. So GG's, guys. That was a very good job.
So, did I hear you say we fired Stacy?
No, Stacey's gone back out again. She's had enough of it. She's you know, she stays for a while, waits till she gets paid, and then like goes back home again. So, well, like I say, we'll get Gemini to speak to Stacey's mom and in Discord and see if we can stop her from disappointing. Clean waste bonus. Yes, you know, Lewis. Right then, so
one.
Nashwalker did. Right, so
Great job.
Cards fan is departing, hopefully to come back again, possibly, because they were having issues seeing dynamics.
He's got menu racing.
That could possibly be where he's gone.
I don't think so.
I know that he's got last 16 coming up shortly. Easy Geezer has jumped in to the grave of the Cards fan.
Is that tonight?
Easy geezer.
There is currently a spot open.
Crimson, are you racing the next ones, dude? If you're not, is there any possibility if you can jump out to make way for someone? If that is okay with you, my friend, because I suspect you've probably got... oh no, there wouldn't be bad news anyway, because it's not that time anyway. Mate, if you've got weak ABS, then you're brave as hell. I've tried that once and failed. No, I don't want to tag dynamic. I want to just check Crimson.
Oh, you guys gotta check out the sweet frickin' drink gift I just made. Well, I'm gonna stick it in the GRT chat.
Did you see my comment about that hot sauce you tried? I want you to like pour that sauce into like the batter and like let it dry up and stuff like that, and then make the hot wings out of it. So they're kind of dry hot wings. You don't need dip or anything like that.
Just eat them raw.
Shut up.
It's like hot.
Hey.
I want to try some.
I want to try some.
Dude, I can ship you some down, man. Probably have to mail in a glass container, though.
I'll probably become skinnier than you once I try just a little drop.
So, like, I've got a pretty high tolerance to hot stuff, and that stuff, it made me cry. I mean, not cry, but it made my eyes just...
Crimson, dude, if you're not gonna race for another one, is there please a possibility, because I don't really want to kick you. That's fine, dude. That's not what obviously I know you said you're watching for a bit, so we just got a possible backlogs. I think Boomer's in there, got Joker and Party.
There you go. You guys get thirsty.
Track food?
Do you know what, Hippie? That's the best idea I've heard so far. Track vote! The highway to hell.
It's not a bad shout, you know.
Hello, Schlop. The Schlopper-bop. Oh, hello. What's everyone voting for? Oh, East Outer. Got East Outer at 4, St. Croix on 2. I think we have got East Outer, which means this is the one with the long straight. I do believe.
1000.
Boomer.
Hey, Boom.
I think.
The body.
I wonder how many cars you have available in 800.
There's some good ones. There's just not a lot, man.
I think N800 it's an upscale from 7 and a downscale from 1000, isn't it? There's no actual like sets.
That's what I mean. I think there's quite a few random cars you can get there.
Well, to be honest, Bees Killers are asking for Group 3. Bees Killers are asking for Group 3, but I'm thinking Group 1 LMP only.
I'm thinking N800.
Birthday boy, I've already given you one option, or one choice.
Birthday boy.
Let me have a look.
That's up to you, I don't mind.
Yeah, I think this is should be a good track for LMP1s. So we are gonna go.
This track is good for nothing.
This will be a good race for Sparks.
Yes. So this is going to be Group 1
But
LMP only. Good evening, Schlop. Have I got you as a friend? Schlop, because it is a friends only lobby, I'm afraid, my friend. But we have actually got a full quota.
We know he is on Gemini's account at least.
I think I need to send Schlop a friendly. Schlop.
Schlop should be on my friends list.
We can hit the
Let's
jar.
exchange names.
I think there is a GRT Schlop around
oh, you got to
somewhere.
check this library out. I've got the best livery ever.
Are you the same as Schlopopotamus, Schlop Gaming?
I think that is the same indeed. It's the prototype Beast Killer, so obviously like the ones you're gonna see in Le Mans, the newer ones, yeah. The ones that have like the hybrid engine. I think it's like anything like 13 later.
Yeah, the Peugeot, the 908.
Good to see you again.
Toyota.
Pretty good.
Send
As
me a
of
friend's
last night,
request there on
Arnold
Shop,
is free.
and I'll accept you in. But to be fair, we are full at the moment. Let me have a quick check. So,
Dad,
who's in Stan's in the VGT? Stan, is there any chance you can find a different one, please? If you have one. If you haven't, then fair enough, but if you can, that would be most appreciative, as that is a vision and not an actual LMP.
TJ, you seen my livery?
I am just having a livery check now. I've come straight out onto Boomer in a lovely blue lightning.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
these bastards. It's terrible.
Oh, that's got some
worst one on the
beautiful.
track.
That's got some amazing chrome.
You see the nose?
I have seen the male appendage on the front.
Oh my god, it's Long John Silver.
Mine's the worst on the track,
I kept
probably.
calling it the long boy.
I think that's almost long Schlop in itself.
Look at that, bigger than Dad's.
It's front wheel drive. Why would they have a front wheel?
Up. Let me just apologies for the blues. I'm not surprised it was meant to be. There you go, Schlop. As soon as we got
This is
space,
not a
my
blue
friend,
screen
by all
of
means,
death.
you can jump on in.
They were supposed to possibly be doing Le Mans the year after as well, but after the display they had it the first time, they just thought, nah, fuck it.
I think that's very much the ideas and a lot of it. Oh, Beast Killer, I love the yellow-black combination on that one. That's nice, mate.
Andra, my livery's the winning car from last year.
I had noticed, Matt. To be honest, that's the exact reason why I didn't actually comment, because it's a replica of a last year, and despite it being very nice, meh. Easy Geezer has wrapping the Skyrim image, so maybe it's you that had the Skyrim element on yours and Zombie Speed's Super Formula entries. But that purple and yellow, top notch, very much on my side. I like that one. You're always very much welcome, Schlop, and I hope you are well, mate.
They actually had this Toyota at the NEC for the Autosport show as well. Completely still
Maybe it's just all over the
covered in
camera.
the race, still covered in the grime from the race and everything.
Can't be done.
Then even cleaned it.
It's official
I think it's better when
nerd.
it's got
Mine.
Mr.
bits of
Heed,
tyre rubber still
are
stuck
you
to
okay
it.
there, mate?
Yeah, I was just getting everybody's way.
I was going to say,
My name is Mike.
that's an amazing parking spot, my friend. And you also have currently got your hazards on, or you did have, but they just come off, so you're good. That's a wall. God, I thought you would have to slam that straight into the wall, don't you? So we've got Crimson coming back into race for this one. Crimson, hope you had some nice food. So this has got a lot of potential. Well, running 139.1s, but then saying that Mash Rocket is 4/10 up on this one, possibly from the slipstream of Zombie. I think Group 1's here should be like a decent test, because you should have the little bit of the twisty bit in the middle, but then also the full out grunt down the straight.
Huge wall. Price from China. Made by people who don't drink Kobepe. Terrible, terrible, terrible work.
That's a very stealthy looking LMP, Josh. That black and green combination.
Remy Martin VSOP.
Yeah.
Echo. Yeah.
So Beast Killer currently sitting top of the pops.
The 1.8 box engines are nifty. Yeah.
Dynamic. What are you saying? Can't even find you. Yeah, you are.
Now you guys know, if I was going to have an LMP car, I would have a picture of Michelle on the behind, because she's got the nice booty you've ever seen in the States.
That white stands out really nice. Go, that white stands out so nicely on that, compared to everything else.
Is that you, Don King? Can you promote a fight so I can fight around the Holyfield again?
Right.
I want to buy that bit over here.
Right. What they like.
You get the nibble?
Well, we've got best sectors dropping left, right and centre. Apparently Beast Killer's on the hot lap, but yet he's apparently 8 seconds down, so PD at its finest doesn't know what the hell is going on. Looking at the time...
Oh, I'm on mediums, that's why.
Oh, let's have a tyre check. Soft, 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 soft. Who's on medium? Josh. Soft, 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 soft. Staniel, you are also on mediums. Staniel Sun, you are on mediums.
My time's held up pretty good
soft,
then.
Crimson soft, and I was just a bit. But yes,
Under the circumstances.
Staniel, you are on mediums. If you want to change to softs for the race, it is obviously up to you.
Daniel.
Daniel was going pretty slow when I went by him.
I am going to do a in-game note.
It's had a little tap in it.
Stan, you are on mediums.
Anyway.
Pardon God.
Would you trip?
Stan is
143 this time and I was still 10.
Yes, you are. Maybe it's all those Fernando Alonso vibes that are holding you back, man.
I'm gonna swap my car quick.
I've got a GP2 engine in this car now.
Alright, now I can take that turn in 6th.
Clean, is it?
Staniel San is happy in his softie.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah, I'm changing my car out as well real quick.
Yes.
Beast Killer 37.8, but he's got a rare radio dynamic up alongside him.
I got a Persia, I got a few R18s.
Oh no, I don't have a Peugeot.
Oh, I was gifted another Porsche
Nice.
the other day. They were both gifted to me. I haven't bought one yet.
It's nice when you get gift cards.
My birthday gift car was the Mitsubishi VGT thing, which I've already got about 6 of. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Stop giving us VGTs and give us cars we'll actually
Welcome,
use.
Stamps.
They'll probably give it to me every year or something.
Give us one make options in the lobbies so we can actually put BOP on.
Well, to be fair, would you want to just leave it 100 when you want a one make car? You just run it at its, like, what it's supposed to be.
It's true.
What I would like, apart from the ability to do a driver change, apart from doing driver changes, because that would be amazing, would be the availability to, if you set a tune for a car, or in the lobby you set a set tune,
Roll away,
everyone
Rob.
uses that tune, rather than just locking it or making it available for everyone. That's what I would like to do, but...
It'd be great too if you could do driver changes, but if you're share playing with someone, so you could do like a 12-hour race, for example.
That's what I was thinking.
Literally just the ability to do a driver change just gives you the actual position to do any sort of endurance, or proper endurance. Because the thing is, people have said obviously about leaving the cars in the pits and then just doing like driver changes that way, but then you kind of lose your lobby size.
Crimson has left the channel.
If you set in place, Joker, there's space if you want to get in quickly, if you're still here, Joker. But yeah, if you obviously set up in advance of, okay, it's teams, these two are together, you still only need to use one car. Yeah, you need to change connections between the two people, but as long as you're still only on one car, it shouldn't change. Yeah, but not everyone.
Connection throughout the whole race.
Yeah, but then that's difficult sometimes if you can't share play across like multiple platforms, like different time zones. Because it's like it's you can easily do it on iRacing. Is you set up that you are part of a team, and then you basically just log in to race that car. So all you're doing is you put it in the pits, you say you're doing a driver change, one of your registered drivers of your team jumps in the car. It's not difficult, you're still driving the same car, but not a problem. Thank you very much, Crimson. Have a nice evening your time. Thank you very much for your participations. It's always amazing to have you about, dude.
Cheers, Bill. I like my Bluetooth headphones turning off.
Oh, nice. Right, so
I
15
like that better
minutes.
than my TV shutting off.
Indeed. At 15 minutes, so that's 1 minute 30, I am going to start the race. Unless Joker comes in and wants to do a practice lap first. Joker, are you on your way in? There he is.
And there he is.
Do you want to race this one, or do you want to wait and race the next one?
Jockey.
The Joker.
What's the grid order gonna be?
Oh, that's a very good point, Josh. I haven't done the grid. Possibly. I do have something stupid in mind, but it might make people leave. Alright then, so where are we looking? Joker, you're not actually on track yet, or readied up, so... Oh, I want that 136. Beast Killer, if you think you can get it, keep pushing for a minute, 'cause I need to sort the grid order out. So, just got to wait for Mr. Joker to ready up, if he is readying up for this one. Not a problem. It is LMP1s only.
As soon as I heard that, but actually I'll sit this one out.
Right, so we've got Matt, Stan, Josh, Hippie, Goat, Boomer, Mash Walker, Beast Killer, Zombie, Corona, Rob, Easy Geezer. I'll move you a bit further forward. Gad, are you happy racing at the back?
Yeah.
I'll move Geezer next to Mash Walker.
Stick me in front of the aliens, so just let them pass.
Stick you in front of the aliens?
Yeah.
Mate, you're starting fourth. You would like to be at the back. I think I can do that one.
The Joker's on the back.
Joker, to be honest, mate, you're actually starting last anyway. But our friendly man that likes to challenge is on the last. Have you got any LMP1s rather than the Class C's, Joker? Because everyone's in LMP1s, please. Yeah, it's just LMP1s. That is what we are running. So it's basically anything earlier than 2011, I think we worked out, wasn't it, Matt? Anything earlier than 2011 for LMP1s.
The Peugeot's an LMP1 as well, even though that's 2010.
Oh, it's okay, it's 2010 later and onwards then.
Oh!
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, that video, you can do it, man.
Damn it.
Thank you very much, Joker. So you are starting at the back with everyone else. Let me.
Well, I think LMP1 was about 2000 and something.
Oh, Stano.
I wish Mazda would get added to the LMP1s and Acura. We need some Acura cars too.
Well, Acura's Honda though, isn't it? So.
Technically not. But yes,
It's the American. It's the American equivalent of a Honda.
it's the premium version.
It's premium.
Yeah, of course, Ben Lewis.
Pyrocoal, whatever it is.
Dude!
I think it just means that Zombie's now getting closer to the front, so is Rob.
Just like the Infinity is a nicer, shinier can of tin than a Nissan.
It's Fancy
Yeah,
Feast
that's
versus Whiskas.
Just waiting for Mr. Stan to come back, so make the most of your time, gentlemen.
Okay, need 1 minute. Time me.
Joker.
Got to 40. I think he's chasing you. Just realised how many people are actually just in the diesel Porsche. Right, we are on a goat clock. Straight back on board with the boom. Boom squad.
You're driving just like Frank Drebin.
I'm in the middle at the start. Yeah, I think so, Beast Killer. Why do you want to be a bit further back? Current position I have for you, Beast Killer, is... You're actually up to 7th. Cool. Just waiting
No
on the
slowdown for
goat.
you.
Nice little car you got there. Does it come in men's sizes? So, just waiting on the goat. He is the one that we are waiting for. Let's see, we have a little bit of a path.
Go at me, bro.
Who's looking at me lap times? Say anybody on the street.
Where's our little... That was a cluster. Hippie, Gad and Dynamic all in, like inside a second. Or like inside like half a second. Gad's bump drafting Hippie.
Stinky Pete, dude.
Probably need to put on a time.
French helping the German along.
There's Chrono and Beast Killer. Very nice.
Whee!
Actually, I need to quickly check. On where the Stan the man is. There he is. Let's pick him back up and pop him into his position.
Hey boys.
G'day,
Hello,
Stan.
Daniel.
What's happening, bro?
Damn,
Goat,
Stan.
are you ready? Yes, will do.
Stan Danielson is
Go, are you
alright.
ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready.
No, is that not ready, Stan?
No, I'm ready.
You ready? Sweet, let's get ready to
I just got a
crumble.
black flag.
I was going to say, this game does not know what a black flag is. Doesn't even know what a white and black flag is.
Nah, I just got a weird text from someone. It's just like, the roads are really bad.
Nice.
What?
Well, can we see some... Come on, game. I would like to spectate. Come on.
Oh, you a cooter watcher?
Battle of the 919.
Here we go.
Get out of my windows.
It very much is a 908 versus the world. Here we go. Matt's on pole. He's got a decent enough start. We've got a stuck check. Joker, that's not you, is it? Abort,
Oh, no.
abort. Restart, please. Restart, please.
Ah, shit. Oh, no,
Thank
his
you
car
very
is
much,
dead.
you glorious people.
Wind it back, folks.
And Zombie wins the race into turn 1.
Hooray!
Get out of spectate mode.
There we go. Who, me?
No. I was trying to get ready back up, but it wasn't ready, and I hit spectate.
Yeah, that would be because we were awaiting a particular zombie speed to finish turn 2.
Still got mediums on.
Oh, someone's pitch glitched.
Oh, we got some I love watching pit glitch. I'm sadistic. Oh, look at that. It's Joker
Exit
as well.
and try to re-enter.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it's Joker again, which is what makes it more funny.
No, I killed Hippie.
Oh, I love it. Right, so we need to pit glitch
I killed the
clear.
pink ninja.
You mean the pink thief? Courtesy of Paul.
Yeah.
This car's got a livy on
You
it.
look like a ninja, though.
It wasn't
Get
a...
it
Like he was fighting a
Got a livy on it.
Sting cosplaying as Kane.
It was a thieving ninja.
The ninja versus Sting cosplaying
Wait for
as
all
Kane.
that connectivity to rest before you try to join again.
Indeed, indeed.
It might flicker a couple times, but that should be alright.
Flicker.
Flicker.
Alright.
Frau Blucher.
Okay.
Well, what tires am I on?
I don't think these killer's happy the fact that I've now turned it to night
I'm
time.
glitching.
Oh, now I got the big glitch.
Now I've
will.
got the pit glitch.
Take that, dude. You're peeing in my toolbox. I see that.
Oh
Alright, let's see if I fixed it.
no! Oh my god.
Exit the pit and hit the options button. Let's see if that
Keep
fixes it.
running over people's crews.
It does not. I killed someone's crew pit.
Right, guys, just everyone ready up. And I'm just gonna hit
My car's
start.
just gonna bump its way down to the entrance of the pitch.
Just make sure
Keep
everyone's
going,
ready.
I'm gonna make it
Just
to
make
the
sure
end
everyone's
of the pit.
ready. I'm just gonna
Entry
start
of the
it.
pit lane.
Make...
Actually.
Oh, Rob, that was almost vicious.
Ah.
I was gonna say, I would just
Oh,
happily...
no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm going forward again.
Everyone's like so nice.
Fire and blue lightning bashing it.
No. Oh. Oh, I thought it was fixed.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I really hate my green tree.
Right,
Who can do the 3/4 turn the fastest?
right, come on.
Bang the walls.
As soon as you're ready up, Joe, I'm
Keep
starting.
going up and down the pit lane and somehow manage to get to the exit.
If you,
I
are
need
you
something
okay?
out of that tool cabinet.
Alright then, we're starting with everyone stuck in the pits. Glitching out, I don't care. Oh really? Our zombies
You
are back
maniac
out.
mechanics just standing there
Zombie
watching
just
as
missed the
car
start.
keep hitting the walls and
Apparently, Polyphony is giving Derp 4 a run for its money.
Say Derp 4.
Yeah.
Definitely Dirt 4.
I love Dirtborn.
Good old Dirt.
I can't even see the screen yet on...
Someone's already driving it.
Oh, we got full issues because I've not got anyone. I can't. Lobby's been raised.
Oh, Chaos kicked us all.
Lobby's pinned.
It's been very bad.
Mash drove into my car.
Oh, love it. Well, it wouldn't be a GT. It would not be a GT stream if something didn't shit itself. So it's pretty good the fact that it's lasted 2 hours.
I made it quit after calling it dirt floor.
I think it's pretty good. It's lasted.
a daily workout car.
It's pretty good. It's lasted 2 hours before it shit itself.
Clean your
so.
cache. Everybody, clean your caches while we got a chance.
Yeah,
sorry.
Clean your caches.
Done.
Clean your caches. Clean your asses.
I claim a southern accent still too, though.
I got another GTO twin turbo. They had they had one of the rare Ferraris, the big expensive one.
Told you we should have gotten an N800.
Cad's blaming me for this one already. Oh god.
Actually,
I might have to do a cash change. To be fair.
oh no, it was the Julia TZ2 that was in that list of workout cars, but I think I was so close I had the GTO next to it. I've actually got enough money for it, but that means I have to spend 10,000 credits.
I will be right back.
I don't want to do that.
Mute my mic.
Can I offer you some music in this trying time?
Of course you can, Boomer.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
To be honest, I think Boomer needs to learn Tenacious D after the other night.
It's the sound.
The best song in the world. I'll eat your soul. Do-do-do-do-do-do. My voice sounds horrible when you hear it back on a bloody recording.
Yeah. Same here.
Connection to the session has retimed out, guys. This is not looking promising.
This happened to me the other day. Remember?
What's that?
Same thing.
Yeah.
During the stream, the internet shit itself and just would not let me do nothing.
Oh dear.
Might have to two-parter. I think I am going to possibly have to do that, CC.
Actually, this is technically part 4 already.
Hey, I don't do hunty streams, but if Carlsberg did hunty streams, it would be a 16-parter.
Do you want me to open the lobby, see if
the shade has been thrown?
Yeah, if you can get the lobby up here. I'm trying at the moment to get another one on, but it DC'd right at the end as it was about to open. To be fair, it's not actually giving me the revving engine. No. He's bashing himself off on Dirt 4 at the moment, Lewis, so... So we are going to be looking for a GAD gaming lobby to pop up. Hopefully I haven't broken everyone's internet. To be honest, you know it's bad, at least on my part, because I wasn't getting my car up in the top right hand corner. So whilst Gad is in the process of setting up his lobby, which means he gets to choose what's going on, let's go have a quick breeze through his activity feed. Ooh, geezer with that big 230, very nice. Zombie with a uber green KTM. Ah, it's James just reposting all of these. Just a surprise. Julian has very much been
should
proactive.
The number of laps be increased because the LMP1 cars can go pretty fast?
Well, it was about 1:36, 1:37 lap time. So, is he actually on GT Sport now? Is he? Well, it's not like he's in party, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's got a lobby up.
Not a problem. Oh, Gad, that's an interesting black, white, and red Lambo you chucked up yesterday. That's nice. So, look at that.
Next time, Gadget.
Next time, Gad, we'll get you. You know, pesky kids.
I'll get you, Gadget. Catch you next time. It really hurts.
This voice acting
like
brought to you by Dasani Water.
Well, everyone's joined the gaming, so let's.
Oh, that's not an accent, by the way.
Sammy Water.
Does everyone
This
reclaim
water
the class? Is that
is
one?
from the springs of Switzerland, where Gadget will never find my secret hideout. Never say.
Let's see if it will actually let me get in, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart. So I don't really want to do. Let's be fair.
It's
Hear my
800.
guitar playing, Gadget.
Is it 800?
Yes.
We're on the way in. Well, this is originally what Gad wanted, and I overruled him and gave him the MP1s. So Gad's now doing what he wants, because it's his birthday and he can do.
Toasty! I don't know, wouldn't that be an improvement, Zero Cool?
Yes, one of Josh's many alter egos.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is Titus on sports or they?
They're racing spot.
It's
Spoffs.
racing softs.
No, spoffs.
Spoff. Racing spoff.
I'll put you with the wrong tires, Gadget.
Okay, Zombie. Well, Mr. Zombie Speed is having a restart on his PS4. As we are currently following. Well, you might have better luck with Gads being host, mate, so just come on in. To be honest, I enjoy some of the glitches.
The Wall Riders have returned.
Riders on the wall. That's a game soundtrack.
Into this world they're thrown. Into this
That was
world
it,
we're
Riders of the
born.
Storm.
I don't know the words.
Might have to D's or search that one back up again. I've had to listen to that track again.
Killer on the road.
These almost got the same speed as the LMP cars with no grip.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the exact same. It's just minus the grip. Minus the grip and minus the turning and the aerodynamics. Gad enjoying a bit of a. Ouch. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, it disturbs the nice number.
The zero of the cool is on the way.
I hate you, Optimus Prime.
Give me 2 seconds and see I'll widen it up. Oh really? Oh really?
Oh no.
There goes easy. That's
Just goes to show you how forgetful some people can be.
As needs to be done sometimes.
Soundwave superior, Gadget's inferior. Eat my shorts, Gadget.
Technically, that makes Soundwave Inspector Gadget too, because of all the cassette.
Go, Gadget arms.
Go, Gadget Raven!
Dr. Claw was the worst bad guy in cartoons.
Go,
But mostly-
Gadget sex offender.
I'll just watch and I'll smack the desk and scare my kitty. And then drink a lot of alcohol and feel lonely. Why does
Arnold,
Gadget never call me?
If Arnold Schwarzenegger smoked cigarettes all this time instead of cigars,
Hello there.
Shall I put this on GR3?
Come on,
I think they were having. I think that everyone was actually quite content with the LMP ones, but hey, you're in charge now. I say that everyone I think was quite content with the LMP ones. If you want to do N800s, mate, crack on. It's your birthday. It's your lobby. Do as you wish. And good evening, Zero Cool, by the way. Not too bad, mate. You okay? A Beast Killer saying please straight away to group 3.
Yes, please.
Hey,
There's no cars in there. I ain't got much N800s.
Well, that's what I said. It's like it's either downgrade or upgrade.
Yeah.
got a wicked slipstream from Giza. Oh,
and everyone disappears.
Yeah.
Bastard.
You bath hurt. Oh,
yeah, that was the ping.
Oh, damn you to hell, Batman!
I was on a really good hot lap.
Now come all the Lamborghinis again.
You bath turd.
My bath hurts so
I
much.
can't escape the spectator mode at the moment.
That's why I think my game might have crashed.
An error has occurred.
I've got black screen at the minute.
Yeah, it's struggling to load you in at the moment, I can't be honest.
I'll run away now.
The only one we could see originally was Beast Killer.
An error has occurred.
Yeah, I've got an error.
Error! Will Robinson.
The thing is, if Gav's got an error, that means the lobby's now about to fall apart.
Huh? Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and give us some updates, Polyphony, if you're down.
Yeah,
just go ahead and put whatever you
crashed
got.
Lewis's PlayStation. Lewis has crashed.
Meet the regulations.
I can't even escape the room. There we go.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Is it sorted itself out, is it?
There we go.
Damn you, Polyphony. Damn you. Next time, Polyphony. Next time. Next time.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that
Welcome
was horrible.
to... So what's going on there? Is the lobby up or is the lobby dead? Because I can't find it.
Jontron?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Guys, is the lobby up or is the lobby down?
It is down.
It's down. Right,
Way down.
Down in the
Let's go
chopper.
crash Keys lobby.
Has he got one, is he? I don't think we can all get in there.
Do you need me
Keys
to make
got
another
a
one?
DR.
I'm trying to jump in.
Or is it open?
I'm just trying to open one now. As long as the game doesn't shit itself again.
Here we go again on try 5.
Welcome to Hunty Open
Gonna
Lobby
try and
Part
connect
17.
to the server, but we seem to not. I'm a twister, I can't connect because I
Yeah, my connection's timed out. Okie dokie guys, I am going to have to shut the stream down. Bear with me, I'm going to need to restart the game and hopefully that's going to fix it. So,
I just got a blue
the
screen.
stream will be back in about 2 to 3 minutes,
I'll go ahead and
depending on what's going to go. So I should be back shortly. See you soon.